Okay, I guess we can get started.
Yeah.
I am.
But I think that AJ and Darren will be.
Oh, they are? Okay, I guess we can get started.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess so.
Oh, okay.
Should we just wait for them or?
Should we send them a message to just to check?
Yes, I'm going to send them now.
I'm all set up for the live stream, so we can promote meanwhile. Let me paste the live stream also on our Facebook group. So that's cross market everywhere. Okay, how do I do this?
Do I need a pen or we are going straight with the color?
Yeah, we can sketch just with the color.
Okay.
If you have blank canvas, just use any color. I'm gonna use white because I have this kind of purple canvas because I just mixed some random colors on it. I don't like using straight white canvas, so I just painted before.
Oh, I thought I didn't realize that what you have there is a painted one. I thought that was the cover of your notebook. That's interesting.
No, that's just a painted canvas, just to kill the white. I don't like painting on the white surface, just because like this is easier for me.
Okay, I think that they're not coming.
Okay. So do we just start?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm using a little bit of water just to mix with the paint that I'm using. So I'm gonna start with just pure white because I have this color on the canvas. If you can start with some other color just to sketch in the first lines.
But what color should I use then? Should I use pen maybe? I think it's going to be easier for me since I have never tried to paint in this style.
Yeah, you can, but
I mean, I have this color. It is very light, so it's not going to be visible after when I put the paint on it.
Yeah, but we're gonna cover it with paint, so it doesn't matter. Whatever suits you. And I'm just gonna sketch the outline of the cat and the face and the eyes and nose and everything. And the rest of the painting will be just improvising and doing what feels right. So in that way, we end up with the style that we want it to be. So I'm just gonna decide where I'm gonna put the face, and I can do kind of off-centered. I'm not gonna center it dead on. I'm gonna go a little bit to the left side, just like on the reference image.
I think, oh, for a sec, I thought the camera froze.
Maybe someone called me.
Or maybe,
No.
or maybe it was my internet.
Yeah.
It froze for me as well, but it's okay now.
All right. So if it does it again, I'm gonna try to fix it, but I don't know why it froze. So this is just a shape for the head. Now I can add ears and rest of her body. I can make it a little bit larger.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I tried to message you. The door's open. I tried to message you from Peerspace, but no one's responding to me. The door's open. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Can you check your Peerspace message, please? Your Peerspace message. The Peerspace pocket. I'm texting you there. Yeah, I'm texting you. I don't have your number, and it's the number of Peerspace. I was trying to text you Peerspace. So you can copy.
And just decide where the eyes will be and the nose and everything.
Mhm.
I kind of have some the narrow part of her face, so you can use that as a guide where her mouth and Can you hear me now, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone overheated and it says the device can be used again when it's returned to the right temperature. I don't know why it's doing that.
You can put it in the fridge for a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna place it in the water. I don't know why.
I don't know.
That's why the camera froze
Mm-hmm.
earlier. All right. Nadam se da neće više prekidati.
Pa neće valjda. Ma dobro, nema veze, sad samo smo mi, pa bit će okej.
Da, a da čekamo Hanju ili da nastavimo?
Ne moraš, ne moraš.
Znaš. Pa da pričamo onda na engleskom ili na srpskom, ne znam.
Na engleskom, zato što snimamo, pa nam to treba posle
Ok.
za promociju.
Mhm. This is just the shape for the eye. It's not gonna look like this. This is just a rough sketch. Okay, so that's enough for the sketch. I'm not gonna go into details just because we're not trying to achieve the realism or anything like that. It's just for the purposes of just to know where the background will be and where the cat will be. So we can go and do the background now. And I thought that it would be nice contrast between her gray color of the skin and if we use some kind of a red and blue background just to make it like a pop art or a comic style. So you can choose other color or you can just use what I'm using. So it's up to you.
I will see now. Maybe I will use something else.
Yeah, maybe the other nice idea is to use some kind of a light green just to complement her color of her eyes. So that's another choice that you can go with.
So we are going to paint her in gray, or?
Yeah, in some kind of a gray shades.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to use just one shade of a gray.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make some stripes just to make it some kind of a realistic. And we can maybe, well, now we can decide if we want to use some kind of a stripes or we're going to use some kind of a uniform background, but we can go with a flow. I don't know. We can try. If we decided we want to change something, we can do that later.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just play some color and then see if we like it or not. So I'm just making those stripes go towards her, so that way she's the main subject.
Sorry, I just realized the painting is upside down.
Oh yeah. Let me just see what I can do about it. Is this better?
Yes, yes, because I also noticed, but I thought, okay, maybe it should be like that, or you wanted it to be like that.
No. I haven't noticed it. Thank you, Hanya. So we're gonna make her a little bit bigger later. Let's just place some color. So I'm just alternating between the colors. So I'm just blending all of the colors just to make it a little bit smoother. I can change the background later. This is just so that the canvas is not white or, in my case, uniform, just one color. Now we can start painting the cat. So I'm just gonna mix some kind of a gray brown color. Let's see. And we're gonna make her a little bit bigger, but we're gonna wait a few minutes just to for this background to dry, and then we can go over the first layer. I'll make my background lighter later because it is too dark right now.
Are we just filling in the color of the body right now?
Yeah, I'm doing that. And just use some different shades of gray and brown because her fur is all kind of grays, no grades. This left side needs to be, the reflection is kind of not allowing me to show what kind of colors there are on the body. So I'm gonna make the left side of her fur darker than the right. And now we can start painting her face. And for the chin and the mouth area, I'm gonna use a lot of white because that's the widest part of her face. And for the rest, I'm gonna use some kind of a gray and different shades of gray. And this is just the first layer, so we can be a little looser here and a little bit less careful. let's now focus on ears. We need to make her body bigger. So I'm gonna do that now. And I'm gonna use a darker gray this time.
That's what I like about acrylic. You can actually go over the color.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but for watercolor, you can't. It's like you have to be careful.
Yeah. You can be a lot looser with acrylics, and you can kind of fix your mistakes
Yeah.
later. Now I'm just gonna use some kind of a short and sharp brush strokes just to kind of give it a impression that this is fur. You don't have to be exactly perfect, but just to make it look like a fur. Okay, now while we wait for this layer of fur to dry, we can change the background, and I'm gonna make it a lot lighter and brighter than it is now. So I'm gonna use some softer colors. So that's a bit better.
Do you have a dog, Luca?
Yeah, I don't have a dog at my home here in Valjevo, but I have it at my grandparents. So because
Oh,
I live in a flat, so it's kind of not right to. That's just the way I feel. I don't like dogs being in flats because I think it's better for them to be outside.
oh,
So
yeah.
I have
I guess in New York, all the dogs are, and I mean, all the pets are indoor.
yeah. But that's just a different environment and everything.
Yeah.
I have the opportunity to have the dog and for the dog to be outside and everything. So I think that's the better solution. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think, yeah, I mean, it's more freedom.
Yeah.
Like for me, my friends, the ones that have dogs, they will have to take them to the park just for them to, they have to take them out once a day, once or twice a day. So yeah, but I guess because they grew up in the environment, they're used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm gonna create a Pinterest board to help people get some references in terms of the options of the background, in case they want to switch things up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see you're doing one of the style that's really popular where it goes outwards, like arrows out. But I see there
Yeah.
are other types that does like polka dot and things like that. So I think I'm gonna just create a few options people can pick from in case they want to try a different background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wait, how about you, Alex? Do you have pets growing up? I don't think you have any pets right now.
No, I don't have right now, but I only had cats in the past.
Oh, okay.
I'm a cat person.
So
I mean,
like,
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I just want to say that I think that I could accept to have a dog, but only if I have a cat as well.
Uh,
Wouldn't want to have a dog only. No. And my favorite dog is Shih Tzu. I think that I like only that one. Do you know what Shih Tzu is?
yeah, I think so. They're their fur is longer, right? And then they're kind of like ladies, right? They're more
Yes,
pretty looking.
they're small and maybe I like them because they look like cat. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
So the cat you had before, like passed away, or
sorry?
the cat that you had before, like it passed away, or you just
Yeah.
not with you?
Yeah, it passed away.
How long, how old did it get? Is it he or she?
I had 3 cats. So one, my first cat, I can't remember how old was she because I was very small. I was a
Oh,
child back then, and she just disappeared. So I can't remember what happened.
okay.
Because I used to live in a house and they could go outside whenever they want. So
I see.
yeah, and after her, I had a male cat. He was 7 when he passed away. And after that, I adopted one cat, but he was with us for a very short time. Something happened to him when he was outside. So it's not
Oh,
very safe for cats to be outside.
yes, that's why I heard, and that's why I kept Pepper inside, because they said that their immune system is not as good, and they can get a different kinds of all kinds of disease and things like that. So indoor cats live a lot longer than outdoor cats.
Yes, but for example, my friend had a cat and he lived 18 years and he was free cat. He was going outside all the time.
Oh,
It just depends.
I guess depends on the breed.
Maybe.
Yeah, certain breeds has better immune system than others, I think.
All the cats that I had were domestic cats. I don't
Just
know if that.
a regular cat.
Yeah, but I think that their breed is domestic cat, I think.
Mhm.
I would like to have a cat now, but what would I do when I travel? I mean, I'm hoping that this situation will not last long with COVID and that I will start traveling soon.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got a cat in the beginning, because it would be easier to travel, because cats is not as, I mean, definitely not a lot as clingy as dogs, but I feel Pepper is still very clingy.
Depends on the dog and depends on the cat.
Yeah.
So now we can start drawing her face and kind of focus on that. So I'm just gonna outline her eyes because we can see the darker color around her eyes. So I'll try to make them as best as I can. That one's kind of too far on the right side, so I'm just gonna move it a little bit to the left.
It's so weird painting this with watercolor. It's like I have to like outline the same thing over and over for it to be saturated color.
Mm,
Otherwise, it's really light.
yeah,
I think I might just leave it light because there's nothing I can do about it.
yeah, you can definitely do that.
How's everything going like in Serbia?
Yeah, it's pretty much fine right now.
It is. So people are going out and just doing everything they used to do.
Yeah, I would say
Yes.
so.
Yes, and I think from what I noticed outside of Belgrade, people are not wearing masks in restaurants anymore. I mean, the people that are working, they are not wearing masks. I mean, that was I saw that yesterday. I was outside of Belgrade with my family. It was my dad's birthday, and we were in one restaurant, and the waitress was not wearing a mask.
Well, how do you feel about that?
I don't know, but I think that in that city, I'm not sure if there are any cases of COVID, for
I see.
example.
Oh,
Where were you? In which city were you?
Aranđelovo.
Oh, okay.
so
But I don't know the numbers now.
okay.
What do you know what is going on exactly?
Yeah, I think that the situation is pretty much now back to normal because everyone kind of got tired of hearing about the COVID all the time, and I don't know, people kind of accepted it and started living their lives again. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And I think that's not too bad in particular because I don't know.
But what do you think when they're going to let us travel?
You can travel right now. You can travel. But I just heard international ticket is more expensive.
But we need to do tests, and that's, I mean, I think that also you have to pay for it, and it has to be no older than 24 hours.
Yeah, tests are pretty expensive. I thought that I should visit my sister. She lives in Munich in Germany. So I thought now I can go to see her, but tests are, I think, 150 euros just to test before you go there, and then you have to do one when you return. So
Yes, and I think it's stressful because you have to make reservation for the accommodation and to pay for the ticket and everything, and then one day before you do the test. And what if they,
Yeah.
for some reason, give you someone else's results and they're like, I don't know. I think it's stressful.
yeah,
me.
it is.
Wait, really? They have you do your own test? Because I mean, in the US, I guess they just make you quarantine for a bit, you know, and then for 14 days. But I know what is, for example, if I am going back to Taiwan, I have to go to their specific hotels to quarantine for 14 days, and then they also the government do the testing for you, because they don't let you. I mean, they don't ask you to test yourself 14 days before. I mean, before you travel, they just test you when you land.
Yeah, I think that
You don't have
that's
to
the
travel.
same. Yeah, go ahead, Alex. Sorry.
No, but since when you go as a tourist, you don't have to do that. So they are just not going to let you, because tests are, as they say, expensive. So it's easier for them not to test anyone and not to let anyone travel. And if you want to travel, you need to pay for the test.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that is easier if you have some kind of papers for that country and some kind of relatives in that country that you are traveling to. If you are just visiting for the traveling purposes, I think then you have to pay everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Since yeah.
Every country has a different rules, I think.
Yeah, that's why I'm not entirely sure if it's the same case. I guess then, because the places I would go to would be places that I have some kind of residency at. So yeah. Because I was
Yeah, we'll see.
actually like considering like visiting my brother in Romania, you know. So I didn't think that I would need to do any kind of things beforehand. I mean, it's either they let you go or they don't let you go. That's what I thought, you know?
Yes, well, maybe that's the case, because I know that we let foreign tourists to come, and I know specifically from the United States. I saw some YouTuber.
Uh-huh.
I think he was here maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. He didn't mention anything that he did some tests or anything.
Huh. Yeah. I did my background just a little bit different, so we can have more photos to show. Because you know how like the comic book, they have a lot of those like quotation kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I did kind of like a quotation, but the color is so not good because it's watercolor. I can see like the brush strokes, but I guess from far away it's okay.
Yeah. It's okay either way.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just for fun.
But I noticed that our country, because I was checking some countries where I wanted to travel, and I saw that our country is still on the high risk list, something like that. Something.
Yeah, on
like
a blacklist,
that.
as always.
Wait, your country is still on the high list? How is it high?
I don't know.
I don't understand how it can be high, because
I know. No. I know why. I think that they don't trust us. I think they found out that our government lied about the results because of election.
I see.
Yeah.
That's probably the reason, and they don't trust what
Well,
we say for
do
our
you-
numbers.
do you think they are lying about the number?
Yeah, for sure. They were lying before the elections.
I know, yes, I know that they lied, but now I don't know the numbers, so I don't know if they're lying. But no one is talking about COVID anymore. I haven't heard that anyone got infected or anything for a very long time. I can't remember.
Wow, if no one's talking about it, that's even more dangerous because like it might be it's still happening, but no one just know about it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think that if no one were talking about it, no one would notice it. Maybe a little bit higher than the year before, if we look at the.
Because there are different theories. And now some people think that it's not that the virus does not exist, but if we look at the numbers, how many people die from regular seasonal virus, then I don't know. I think that there in Serbia, more people die from a seasonal virus than that died from COVID. So
Yeah, I just did some kind of calculations. The death rates for Serbia are 40,000 people a year in regular years. So that's
Well-
about 110 people per day.
Well, that's definitely not like New York.
That's every day.
That isn't that for COVID? New York died about 40,000. New York
Yes,
already died 40,000.
Yeah,
look, I
but-
want to say from so for COVID, it was about the same, right? Or no, oh, sorry, it was much less. Am I right?
No, I wanted to say just people die every day, no matter what. So with COVID or without it, I think. So there are 700 confirmed cases, let's say 800 cases in Serbia that died from COVID in 6 months. 700 people would die in 7 days in Serbia with or without COVID. So I think the numbers are just too small to be relevant. I know that's harsh, but I think if no one talked about a virus and it wasn't a main story in all the media all the time, I think far less people would notice it. I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess because you guys don't have a high death rate since it started. I guess, yeah, that's why. But I guess
So we don't understand.
huh? What?
That's why we don't understand why everyone.
Yeah. I mean, it's I guess well, obviously every country is different because we everyone started kind of quarantining and then blocking off borders before everything got really bad. But I guess New York hit it before people really realized it's bad. So that's why we got it worst. We have more people, we got more deaths compared to normally. So, but then I guess that is why because that happened, it kind of raised the concern for every other cities. So people started being careful. And that's how everything's like, better now. And then nothing is really spreading. Someone
I saw I saw some statistics about America and United States in general that during a winter, that about 300,000 people die of a seasonal flu. So every year, and you don't make some kind of a big story.
Yeah, but no, it's actually our death for COVID is already way past that for a seasonal flu.
Yeah, I know, but COVID is now active for 6 or 7 months, so that's a lot more time than just 2 or 3 months during the winter. So everything needs to be put in some kind of a perspective, I think.
Anya, are there any conspiracy theories in the US regarding COVID?
Yeah, of course. There's like videos saying that like this is a man-made virus.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe them because you had a COVID virus like COVID 30 years before, and those are just some kind of stories. I think those are not relevant. But
Yeah, I mean,
my opinion is that this is just too far, too much talked about and overblown, if I can say it like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think I mean I don't know the actual numbers, so maybe you're right. The total amount number of the death, like the total number, but I guess what people were the reason why it was really like all over is because it's more of the duration of the time, you know, because basically all of the deaths that happens in New York, it happens within one and a half month. And then after that, everything just stopped.
Yeah.
So it was that amount within 1.5 months. So that's why it was like a lot, you know. So
it's just shocking. Yeah. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, I understand that. We'll see where we'll be in
I know. I'm like
few months.
Everyone just wanted to be over with already and just like start traveling again and do stuff. I feel like I'm making the eyes more like, because I'm trying to make Pepper's pupil bigger, and because it's cuter when you do that. So
yeah.
But then if you place it off, it looks like, you know, those cross eye.
Yeah, I kind of did that same thing.
Like, this looks a little cross eye. How do I fix it?
You kind of mask it with fur.
I know. I'm like, I need to fix the eye.
Yeah, but that's your representation of her eyes, so it's fine.
But one thing for sure is that everyone's moving out of New York, at least right now. People are just, the rents are dropping. People are moving, even though everything's over. I mean, not over. Obviously, it's not complete over, but our daily cases are like from 1 to 10. So it's really low, but it's not stopping people from moving. Everyone's just moving. There's so many vacancies for apartments.
Yeah, people just realize that living in such a dense area is not that great.
Yeah, I mean,
especially when everything is not working, so you don't have those things that you live there for. So
yeah, you don't get to enjoy the city anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Whitney is moving. I mean, she's gonna be in Memphis for, she's going back to Memphis for like, I think 8 months. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Really?
So basically after the winter is over. I think everyone's just waiting for New York to go back to normal so they can come back.
Yeah. Yeah, and the rent in New York is pretty insane.
Yeah, it is insane. Like compared to everywhere else, it's insane.
It's just not worth it for people, so that's the reason.
Eliza, your Eliza looks pretty realistic. I feel like it's an actual cat looking at me because I guess the color of her pupil is the same color. You know what I mean?
You talk about my version?
Yeah, your painting, because I feel like you match her color of her pupil so well that I feel like it's her looking at me.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's fine.
But from camera, it looks like the same
Yeah,
color.
yeah. That's one thing that's good about looking through camera. It looks more realistic than it is. But thank you. Alex just went off.
Oh, she probably went to the restroom.
How are you doing with your cat?
Well, I have finished.
You are?
Mine is not realistic at all. Whatever I do, it will be, if not in my style, in my colors.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't know what to add to make it to look like a pop art, so I added dots on the background.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
one of the pop art features.
Also, you can outline the cat with just a black color. That way you make it a little
With
bit,
gray.
or
But I
dark
can show
gray. Oh, it's pretty nice. I like the green and the how you say it, pink and blue combination of colors for background.
That's cute.
She's cute. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
pretty cute. Anya, are
But I
you
don't-
finishing?
Luca,
Yeah.
what can I do to make this look more like a pop art? I mean, dots are not visible now, but they're a lot more visible and the colors are different.
Yeah.
I know
see.
that they also they also put stars on the background.
You can put stars, squares, circles, stripes. I just did stripes to make it kind of a pop art. You can do whatever. You can go some different shades of blue, for example. You can make the blue area just squares of different shades of blue. Maybe try it like that.
You can add like a word.
Yeah.
He already said that part. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I can add the word, but I need to Google now how that looks like.
And that's why I said I think I want to create a folder just so some people can get a few ideas if they feel it's not pop art enough, you know. But this is I'm not even done yet. I'm still far away, but this is what I have so far. Wait, actually I have to remove the background.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, that's cute. That's amazing.
yeah,
It's
so I
really-
think adding the bubble thing definitely makes it pop art.
You know
Mm,
what I
yeah.
write? I write meow.
Yes, you can write meow. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same and just paint some kind of bubbles in this corner. So like she's thinking of something.
But I think some people they also are outline the features with the dark Sharpie, I mean kind of Sharpie like stroke,
Yeah, I know.
how you make it more pop art. I don't know if you want to try that, Alex.
I mean, if I go with a black, for example, because I already did that with gray.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, if you do it with black instead of gray.
I also noticed that there are a lot of tourists in Belgrade in last few months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that means, yeah, people are traveling and they're letting people travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. It's
I
like,
think it's a good thing because if people are just thinking healthier, they'll be healthy. If you kind of talk about COVID and death and everything all the time, that's kind of also not good. You can get sick just by thinking about it. Now I'm just gonna kind of wait and then write something in this white circle.
I made Pepper's face rounder than how it should be. But I guess that's how you make it look more pop art, I suppose. Because I don't think
Yeah,
her face is really that round.
and that's how you make it cuter.
Yeah.
You make the eyes larger and kind of fluffier. I don't know.
But I think the paper I'm using is not so good though. It's like it's becoming wrinkled.
Hmm. I don't know what I can write in the circle.
You can write meow. I'm not going to write that. I'm going to paint stars,
Hmm.
but I don't know which color.
I'm giving her lashes so she can look more girly. This is fun.
My cat definitely doesn't look like a female cat.
Well, I mean, it's not like you can really tell if the cat is female or male. Most of them you can't tell. So
Yeah.
I think that you can. I usually know when it's a female or male.
really, because everyone thinks Pepper is a male, but it's she's
Is this how you spell a meow?
yes.
All right, that's good. I'm also gonna outline her as well, just to make it more in this style. I think I'm done with my also. I don't know.
I'm adding a lot of polka dots. I think it's too small.
You're adding dots or
Yeah, dots.
okay, okay.
I think it's too small though.
Maybe I could do the same.
Oh no! Oh no! I just gave Pepper eyeshadow.
What?
I accidentally dropped my brush and then now she has eyeshadow. Wait, let me show you. How do I stop this? Okay. Do you see the eyeshadow?
yeah.
I don't know. Should I remove it or just keep it like that?
Well, it's up to you. I don't know.
Oh no. I don't know how to remove it though.
You can just wait, and then when it's dry, just cover it with the same color that her purr is. So
Okay. I think I'm
Are you
done.
done?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dirty because I spatter the paint, but I mean, it's okay for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex, how many photos are you taking? It looks like you're taking a lot of photos.
Man looks good, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just color the whole background in very bright yellow because it seems like that's a lot of what people are doing. So now it just looks like this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
Yeah, so-
amazing. It looks like a pepper.
Looks like pepper. And it stars.
Yeah, I mean, except that you guys can't see the dirty part, but it's okay.
Yeah, you can cover it later.
Yeah. Alex, can we see yours again?
Sure.
Oh, so you only put the star on one of the block. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like some kind of a flag.
A flag?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The president of Cat's World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat City.
So I guess just make sure to send me the photos. I really want to put your photo, Luca, as part of the cover. This way people can kind of know what kind of style we will be doing, because since me and Alex, it's more of for us, it's more, we're just kind of doing our freestyle thing. So, but yours will be more accurate in terms of
Yeah.
what people will be seeing. So we will really need an image of yours for sure.
Yeah, I'll send you right now when I finish with the recording. So I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you.
Okay.
And maybe tomorrow when it's a daylight. So
Okay.
Go to Drive.
what?
You can upload the photo to Google Drive. I think
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
shared.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Okay then. So let me see. Hold on a sec. Let me.